great pleasure for me to be here today. We are commemorating or recognizing ACCA advocates today, and we have a very long history. We have been very successful in the recent past when internationally the advocates kind of program has been introduced. But when we look at the root cause, I think it's quite obvious that we have been doing this particular kind of practice for a very long period of time in Sri Lanka. When we look at the success that we have been making in the international sphere, that comes from our history, where our founders here have been continuously doing this particular advocacy process. And it's always has been kind of very interactive process where people exchange their knowledge, their skills, their interaction with different kind of spheres and different diverse members and younger people. So it has been an extremely nice experience for ACCA today.
ACCA, both globally as well as regionally, has a robust mechanism to felicitate ACCA members who contribute to the advocacy agenda. However, in markets, we have been only being able to felicitate one ACCA member as the National ACCA Member of the Year. Yearly, starting from 2021, we have taken the step to felicitate all such ACCA members who contribute to the ACCA's advocacy agenda, so that we appreciate the good work done by the ACCA members.
Welcome to the ACCA member community. ACCA has had a huge impact on my life and on my career. And as a proud ACCA advocate, it has given me the opportunity to share the good news of what I have gained through ACCA, the knowledge, the professionalism, the values, the ethics, and the learnings. One aspect of ACCA advocacy that I've really valued and enjoyed is the opportunity to speak to up-and-coming students and to share some of the learnings that have so impacted my life and my career. Also, during the year as ACCA advocate, my own company, Informate Private Limited, was awarded Approved Employer status. And this gave a structured framework for us to develop our own students and own members of Team Informate with mentoring and with knowledge development. Being an ACCA advocate also gave me the opportunity to be on different professional platforms and to share knowledge and learnings and liaise with other professionals. And finally, being an ACCA advocate has enabled me to share my passion for Sri Lanka with the global community through ACCA's online media and also their magazine, particularly on Sri Lanka's talent and the skill of our accountants. So I invite you also to embrace advocacy of this great body and carry on the good news, spread the good news of your learnings, of your knowledge with the community. Thank you.
Advocacy comes from a lot of pride and sincerity. It is the sharing of our own stories, our genuine journeys, our authentic stories on how we have got to this place. Sharing these experiences, our first-hand experiences, may make a change in someone else's life for their future. And that makes all the difference. Being a part of a global body such as ACCA, whose core values are ethics and integrity, gives us immense pride. Advocacy gives us a formal setting, formal stage to share these stories of how ACCA has shaped our careers, how it has future-proofed our skills. It has also provided a stage and visibility to advocates and members on uplifting our own profiles as well. It is therefore a very, very fulfilling journey, and I invite all of you who are members to start this journey today.
My journey at ACCA started far back in the 80s, and in 1983 I recall Peter Rodford, the Overseas Relations Secretary, paid us a visit. His purpose was to ensure that the first ever international presidential visit took place later that year. And when he came over, I was in the committee, and Rohan Pereira and we took him around and also showed him part of the country where he stayed an overnight at my estate bungalow up in the hills, and enjoyed my mother's thosai, and continued to go back. And unfortunately, that particular year in 1983, the ethnic disturbances prevented from the international president visiting us. And also it led to many of our key members migrating. And as a result, ACCA, which had a paltry numbers, diminished. So Rohan Pereira was then a member. I became a member in the following year. Took the reins, and we drove the ACCA Sri Lanka journey. It was with a lot of challenges in the early years, but Rohan Pereira led us with a young team, and as a result, we saw results coming out over the years. I took the reins from Rohan Pereira in 1993 and led the ACCA momentum and made sure that students' pathway was a success, making them feel that this was not a difficult or impossible task to get through ACCA. And as a result, we saw that the growth taking a snowball effect, and we ended up with a larger population through our journey. And I was also, at the same time, we built a whole powerful team of members who were able to succeed me, and I gave the reins over to Mr. Ajit Tudave, who took it over in the centenary year, making this a big success. And from then onwards, it was not we had nothing to stop us. Today, I think ACCA is a powerful brand in Sri Lanka, and the pathway that has set here is really great. As far as the qualification is concerned, many people think it's just a finance qualification. No, it is not a finance qualification, it is something more. It's like a diamond which has 58 facets, 33 on top and 25 at the bottom. Every candidate and every student who comes in gets faceted for different dimensions. Bring the brilliance in them right out. And I have personally taught so many students faceting different angles of them, and I have seen their brilliance. They choose ACCA as a career because it's the international mobility passport. Many of our successful students who have become members are all over the world today, migrated from Sri Lanka, doing very well. Those who are in Sri Lanka are corporate leaders driving the helm of ACCA's corporate economy, and it's a very powerful qualification. I'm very happy that I spent more than half my life in this journey, and I believe this is a milestone of my life, and I'm happy that as I walk towards my grave, I can turn back and look at this milestone and be very proud of it. And today I'm very happy that ACCA has honored me with a memento, and I know that is very precious to me, recognizing my services.
Congratulations on your ACCA membership. ACCA is a global qualification that can open a world of opportunities. Founded to provide inclusive, merit and expertise-based access to the accounting profession. ACCA is a gateway to an international career in any industry. So, take pride in your membership and spread the message to nurture the next generation of chartered certified accountants.